Harper and HarperAudio present World Pacific, a novel by Peter Mann, performed by Josh Innerst, Kathrin Kana, and James Meunier. To my sister, Melissa, my original sidekick. Life itself is always a shipwreck. Jose Ortega y Gasset. Beach your vessel hard by the ocean's churning shore, and make your own way down to the moldering house of death. Once there, go forward, hero. Homer. Odyssey. So many career intelligence officers went around looking terribly mysterious. Long black boots and sinister smiles. Nobody ever issued me with a false beard and invisible ink. I can't even read my own writing when it's supposed to be visible. My disguise was my own reputation as a bit of an idiot. No coward. Part 1. Flotsam. San Francisco Chronicle, October 13th, 1939. Halifax dead, court declares. Author-adventurer drowned on Chinese junk in typhoon in Pacific, jury holds. Kansas City, Missouri, October 13th, Associated Press. Richard Halifax, author-adventurer last heard from in May after a typhoon hit the Chinese junk Soup Dumpling, was declared legally dead today. After 2 search and rescue missions, a jury concluded he died on May 28th, near the international date line while attempting to sail from Hong Kong to San Francisco. He is survived by his parents, Franklin and Regina Halifax, and was predeceased by a brother, Wesley. Richard Halifax made a name for himself as a world traveler for the stay-at-home crowd. He was the swashbuckler of the Ladies' Home Journal, Don Quixote of the dining hall, Lord Byron of all dreamy-eyed schoolboys. Neither a poet nor an explorer himself, he brightened the annals of adventure by following in the footsteps of the greats, adding a fresh code of charm and, as many critics observed, a good deal of manufactured drama and drollery. Wherever he went, Halifax always found himself in a tight spot, usually of his own making, which he met with Midwestern cheerfulness and the breeziest of styles. Halifax was born on February 11th, 1900, in Kansas City, Missouri, where he attended the country day school. After studies at Princeton, he stowed away on a steamer to Rotterdam and tramped his way across Europe and Asia. This became the subject of his first book, in 1925, Romance by Rucksack, and the beginning of his career on the lecture circuit. More trips and books soon followed. The Glorious Wanderer, 1927, retraced the odyssey of Homer's eponymous hero. The Magic Carpet, 1928, chronicled his journey across the deserts of Africa, the Near East, and America in an open-cockpit airplane. The Glittering Kingdom, 1929, found the writer trekking through the ruins of Indochina and Siam, while that same year, Step Lively recounted a train journey across the Soviet Union. In 1930, in the first of a series of trips titled Paths of the Conquerors, Halifax walked Cortez's route from Veracruz to the ancient Aztec capital of Tenochtitlan. There he met the Mexican painter Diego Rivera, who joined him on the next leg, by car, to the Panama Canal, where, after securing permission from the U.S. naval authorities, Halifax swam the channel. Halifax was always in search of a good swim and even better stunt, stripping down in picturesque ports and diving in while the press watched from ashore. During one such feat, while he was attempting to mimic Byron's splash across the Hellespont, several papers reported him drowned. 3 days later, the author-adventurer surfaced in a Turkish fishing boat, where he was photographed grinning at news of his own demise. The anecdote was indicative of Halifax's charmed life in that period. During the worst years after the Wall Street crash, he lived the high life in San Francisco, emitting a steady stream of exotic hijinks for those who could only dream of travel.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?